People, good morning. You've got me here just before 5 o'clock in the morning. Conversation got boring, along with my massive cup of coffee. A big fat one, call that Java the Hutt. Welcome to the vlog. Today you're going to be following me along on a posterior day, a bit of a slower day today. And we got a rest day tomorrow, so I thought this would be a good one to document. And alongside the footage of just me going about my day, all my meals, and my lifestyle, I'm going to see if we can get some training footage on this RDL day for you guys. You've seen the whole session on YouTube. If you haven't, go check it out. But today I'm left to my own devices to record it myself, which I'm not a videographer, so no promises are being made. But I will be trying my best to get some usable footage of the session alongside the vlog. This angle is a bit weird. I've got you balancing on all kinds. This is a whole game of Jenga going on under you. God, I look awful. You see got the fade. Fade's holding everything together. This is how I start off every single day. Start off with my little notepad, write down the day and the date, which today is Tuesday the 20th of August. And I write down my to-do list for the day, everything I need to get through. Sometimes I just chuck useless shit in there as well that I need to do. Just chuck everything on there. Basically a breakdown of what I'm hoping today looks like, or what I can do today. And then I'll go around and put it in order in my phone of what time I need to do certain tasks. I split it into before gym, after gym, and then around my steps essentially, so when I can do what and when I need to do what. But that's what I'm going to do now, fill in my to-do list for the day, and sort of get an idea of what my day is looking like, so we can start it off hot. Got a little bit of planning to do here. This coffee is going to get me through my steps and my cardio. It's enough caffeine to do the trick. But we got some day planning, got some messages to reply to, got some work to do. Hopefully we can be in the gym by 6 a.m. Yeah, we should be able to make it. In the gym by 6 a.m. And we'll be done at around 7:30. Let's get my day started. So we are finally now getting ready to go do cardio. Had a bit of a busier start than expected. After I filled out that to-do list, realized I had more things on the go today than previously anticipated. But that is good, that's a positive. Busy is good. And I've been firing on all cylinders recently, so I'm ready to take on the task. It is now just before 6. Done everything I need to do. We're gonna head down. Got a lot of work to do on my phone, so that might mean I'm gonna do more steps because it's just easier to do steps while I do it. But we're looking at about 30 minutes of walking, 30 minutes of cardio, and then into another 30 minutes of walking. We're currently repping Conte in a shirt that is slowly becoming far too small for me. And also, you can't see, can you see? I've got my tights on. I shouldn't have jumped. I'm way too heavy for that shit. I've got my tights on because I'm sick of chafing. My adductors spend all day just kissing, and it's led to all of the hairs on my inner thigh being scraped off from friction, as if someone put a lighter to it. And I'm sick of it. And any boxers that I wear just end up literally getting a hole singed into them where my thighs meet. I'm just too thick. But yeah, time to go hit our cardio. That's enough waffling. I've got a podcast downloading as we speak. Which one is it today? What I like to do is I like to type a topic into Spotify and see what it gives me. Today we've got the Experts in Sports podcast from Loughborough University. I've actually got 2 episodes downloading. One to do with female-specific considerations for athletic programming, and one to do with coach-client relationships. I just like to have something educational on the go first thing in the morning. I can't be watching The Office or 2.5 Men all day, which I started recently. I'm making my way through all the big sitcoms, right? And I've seen just about all of them. 2.5 Men I haven't, and it's given me a whole bunch of episodes to listen to and to watch. I'm going to stop waffling. I need to go get on the old bicycle. And we are off. I did in fact make another coffee to sip on while I do this first burst of steps. Got a whole bunch of work to do, and it's been a while since that first one, and it didn't touch the goddamn size. This also does not make me a nitty. I'm currently doing a lot of research into the dosing of caffeine for performance enhancement, body composition, and health benefits. A little experiment that I'm running. We'll keep you guys posted on the results there. But yeah, let's get this coffee down me while we do this first burst of steps. Then we get into our cardio. You can hear my clock squeaking like I'm Squidward. We have got the gym to ourselves once again. I think I might try the cross trainer for a little bit today, but I'm gonna try to do a whole bunch of steps right now because I got a bunch of work to do on my phone. And no abs today, no posing this morning. I have not got the time, but we'll be doing all of that post-workout because that is a daily habit that I'm gonna keep in place. Right now we're in the old mill, the old Meek Mill. Let's go check out the tights. Here's the fit. We got the Conte. What is this? Conte, Manchester, England. That's all it says. With my Under Armour and some rugby shorts and my socks over the skins to be stylish. What do we think? Rate the cardio fit. We're not going to be chafing today, I'll tell you that for free. So I finished my first 30 minutes of steps. I'm going to do a little bit more, but it is currently time to rehydrate. Finished my coffee, rinsed it out. Now it's time to chuck in one of these little electrolyte tabbies. Get one of them on the go for the next 20 odd minutes. Maybe I'll chuck a little episode of a show on. Do a little New York Times games, possibly the crossword. But after this, we'll hit the bicycle. I'm kind of dreading it. My legs are heavy, my feet are dragging, my joints are achy, but we're just gonna put it on 10, ride it out for 30 minutes. It's like an episode and a half of whatever show. Because I don't like being on my phone during my cardio. I like to keep the intensity up. I need to sort of be mindful of the fact that we're trying to elicit a response here. Get the heart rate up, keep it there. Just 30 minutes, 1 minute at a time, 30 seconds at a time, 10 seconds at a time, whatever I have to do. I'll just black out and just let time pass. But after this, we'll get back to work for that last minute, that last 30 minutes of steps. But yeah, if we can get 40, 50 minutes of steps done before cardio, we'll be in a good position to just get the rest of the day rolling. Because I want to get these tasks out of the way so I can tick them off and move on to the next things. Like I said, I got a whole bunch to do today, more than I expected. So plans have changed a little bit in classic Ruben fashion. I like to make a plan and then something likes to throw a wrench in it and just see how adaptable I am. But we're keeping up. We're not letting them win. My protein. Send me some shit, I don't know. Just not your that banana chocolate whey that you have, because that tastes like a pile of shit. That is us done for our morning little workout. Done about 4,500 steps, 30 minutes of cardio. Like I said, no abs, no vacuums to go down today. They will be done during and post workout. For now, I'm gonna get a bunch of things set up for my meals, get showered, do a couple more steps, get some more water in me, and then I'll catch up with you when something eventful happens. Immediately back out. Realized I didn't have all the ingredients for my meals that I needed, so I've ordered some oats, ordered some honey, and a few other bits. So, doing a couple steps on the first floor. Gonna try to get up to about 7,000 steps. What I'm doing at the moment is get between 4 and 6 done before meal one, then get up to about 10 before my session. I'll pick up about 2 or 3 in the gym because it's a fucking massive place. Just getting machine to machine, I can easily get 3K. And then dusting off the last after my meal 5. That's what I fit in my daily 14. So now we're gonna see if we can get up to 6 while we wait for these groceries to get here. Dubai is an absolute utopia. In 10 minutes you can have my groceries delivered. I think the service fee was like less than 50p I don't even know, but it's cheap, it's convenient, it's incredible, and makes things very convenient that I don't need to go walk outside in the boiling heat, even though I am already sweated out. I wonder what people think about me. 105 kg bloke, talking to his camera, listening to Nelly Furtado. I just got a notification on my phone. It has arrived. We are ready. Absolutely incredible service. And we are back, out the shower. Food's on the go. It's out there waiting for me. A few supplements to take. What else? We've got a few things to set up before we get started on this first bit of work. That's very time-based, to be fair. So I'm in a bit of a rush to get this started, get this done. Then it's gonna get a little bit easier. We got 2 meals going in pre, oats, cream of rice, and then I'm gonna get my oats ready to come back to. Then it's gonna be my chicken and noodles today, I believe. Rice-based noodles, so it's like chicken and rice noodles. It's the same shit every day. And then cream of rice before bed. But just because how today is, I'm prepping those first 3 meals just now, so I don't have to go do them later. Chuck them in the fridge, and they'll be ready for when they're ready. I'm back. I was very rudely interrupted by the microwave letting me know my first batch of oats is ready. I can't push you any further back. I don't mean for it to be this zoomed in. It's just my computer's there. What was I gonna say? Ah, yes. So my morning. On a busy day like this, where I have a big block of work to do and it's time-based, I'll get my meals prepped. My oats, my cream rice is always my first 3 meals. It just depends if I train after the first 2, or if I get all 3 in before, and what timings. Sometimes I'll smash just 1 oats and then come back to the cream rice if I'm training in the morning, which doesn't really happen at the moment because I've got my cardio in the morning and loads of steps, and I don't really want to be shoving all my activity into 1 little hour window. The microwave's going to go off in a second again, ignore it. But yeah, meal timing depends entirely on what time I'm going to train, if I'm training with someone, if I've got client work, if I'm seeing a client, how busy I am, if I have something to do later in the day, blah, blah, blah. It's another meal ready. But the things that I keep in place every single day, regardless of any other factor, is my cardio, my steps, which the timings are usually the exact same, but if I do need to push them earlier, I will. I really don't like doing them any later than I did today, which was starting at about 6:30. That's about the latest that I'll be able to do that, because meal 1 always going in at 9:30, meal 2 11:30, meal 3 1:30. Now this is within like a 30-minute window depending on a couple different factors, but that stays consistent the whole way through. And then my post meal depends entirely on how long the session takes, if I'm posing, if there's traffic, if the gym's busy, shit like that. So those aren't as time-based, they're just as soon as I get back. But my morning routine, very important to me. I do my cardio, my steps, get them out the way early. Then I've got the work that I do on my phone. Then I've got client work as they start to wake up. I've got vacuums that I need to do fasted, hydration. I've got supplements I need to take fasted. My morning is very packed, but I like to have a very busy morning. I like to start the day off hot. It sort of sets the tone for the rest of the day. Especially doing something like cardio, where it's like, I sometimes, like today was a drag. Like I really have to dig deep for these 30 minutes sometimes. And because I'm doing it on a bike, not on a Stairmaster, where the effort is dependent on me actually putting in the work, actually pedaling that thing as fast as I should be, rather than the machine just moving and me just going along with it. So I start the day with something somewhat challenging, sets the tone for the day, and if I can get everything prepped and ready, everything flows very smoothly. And like I said, today's a very busy day, so I need to be on the ball. My rest times, my chill times is my meal times, but just the line of work that I'm in, it doesn't really stop. It's sort of the intensity at which you're working fluctuates throughout the day. Always need to be ready, always need to be on for things to either pop up or to get ahead of things. There's always something I can be doing. So I try to be very productive with my time. And this morning phase is the only time where I sort of have all my time to myself. So I try to make use of it as best as I can. That's enough waffling. I've got food waiting for me in the microwave that I'm gonna go put in the fridge, come back, take my supplements, set up my work area, and then get started on this project. And we're back. Food's ready to be consumed. Currently cooling off. Gonna chuck the whey paste on the old oats. You'll see all of that in a minute. We'll take you through all of the meals today. But need to get my work environment sorted so that when I'm finished with that meal, it's go time. It's all guns blazing. Looking a little bit lean here, huh? Step one, oh God, look at these stretch marks, that's awful. Step one of getting the work environment sorted, a little bit of natural light, get the old brain firing. What's going on here? But yeah, the second step, a crucial step. Love a candle, me. Can't afford to feed my addiction to Yankee candles. So we're going to these little guys. I don't actually know whether these may be like Bath and Body Works type deals, but smell incredible. My favorite scents: vanilla, anything that smells like a baked good. We're talking cinnamon, vanilla, the caramel type shit. Any mixed berries. This one that I just finished, that burnt out, was some kind of toffee. Incredible. I basically want my room to smell like the dessert section of a mall's food court. I want it to smell like a Cinnabon. I want it to smell like Subway cookies. But today we're going with a double vanilla combo and a mixed berry, just to really set the tone in here. I need to get to work. I need to get this food in me. Everything else is set up. Desk's looking tidy. Candles are on. AC's blasted. Sun's coming in. Let's get to work. To be fair, now that I look at it like this, it's not looking too tidy, I can't lie. We got my diaries there, we got my week planner that I'm going to fill out there, we got a bunch of post-it notes. These are for safely administering the supplements I mentioned earlier, and then all of that shit. We've also got a whiteboard over here that I've flipped over so you can't see what's on it, because we got a whole bunch of projects in the works. Anyone following along has seen things are changing around here. Things are slowly developing as I'm starting to figure everything out, and plans are coming to action. So stay tuned. We've got a lot of things planned. And hopefully, inshallah, if everything goes according to plan, the next few months are looking very, very exciting. So follow along, go check out the Instagram, check out the YouTubes and all of the things. If you're on the YouTube, what am I on about? So you saw meal one there. Couldn't give you the little breakdown because the wash machine is currently taken off. First flight to postprandial fatigue, but you saw the meal. On top of this, there's going to be a little bit of pink salt, a little bit of cinnamon. Trying to take it easy on the cinnamon though. Now that 4 of my 6 meals have cinnamon in, you need to think about the repercussions for your liver, your digestion. Just something to be mindful of. But yeah, we got gluten-free oats. We've got CNP sticky toffee pudding whey. We've got PB Fit. We've got honey. Absolutely incredible. I go to sleep thinking about this meal. I wake up and first thing I think of is how quickly can I get this cardio and steps done so I can get this meal in me. This is 150 grams here. We're looking at about 100 grams of carbs. Let me get the exact macros up here for you. We are looking at 100 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat, 40 grams of protein. Like I said, we're getting 2 meals. This is one of 2 meals for my pre. My pre-meal is a little bit higher in carbs, lower in fats, but I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this while I get working on this because the clock is ticking, but I am gonna savor every single bite of this, you absolute gorgeous being. Ah, this looks so good. And we're back. I've got a hoodie on now because I realized I've had my tits out the entirety of this video. But yeah, we're clothed now. Got a little cup of coffee on the go. You saw the pods, you saw the recipe, a little bit of stevia, a little bit of unsweetened almond milk. This is to increase productivity. This is to satiate me, to suppress my appetite a little bit. People ask me all the time about how I suppress my appetite in diet phases. I honestly don't know what to tell you, because the whole way through the year I am ravenous. Even deep in the off season, I have to have these diet hacks in place to keep my appetite at bay. So when it's time to diet, that shit's easy because I've been doing it all year. But this also goes in after meal one, increase the rate of carbohydrate uptake, which the literature is a bit spotty on whether or not that is a thing. But it aligns with when I was going to drink coffee anyway, so if the benefit's there, it's there. And if it's not, I was going to do it anyway. We're going to get back to work now, get this cup of coffee in me. And then the countdown begins to that pre-meal, which, we got a bit of time. It's currently 10:30 now, so, no it's not, that's a lie. Coming up on 11 AM now. We're going to have this bit of work done, and then we'll start something else before this next meal goes in, so that when I have to leave for the gym, I don't have to do too much when I get back, because this is going to be a big session and I'm going to come back knackered. I'm going to enjoy this. Let's get back to it. God, what has happened here? I've just been sat doing work. Why does it look like I got hit by a bus, bruv? We finished this block of work. Very productive. Head's a little bit fried. Focus, you freak. Head's a little bit fried, but we need to get this cream of rice made. Let it cool down. That's my pre-meal. So as soon as that goes in, we'll be leaving the house about 30 minutes later. Do about 20 minutes of steps in the gym while the pre kicks in. And then we got this posterior session on the go. So, slight change of plans. Someone just reached out for a consult call and I did not want to leave them waiting. I'm currently in a time of onboarding more clients. I would obviously never say no to clients or consultations, but currently where I'm at, I am looking to take more people on board. That is something I'm actively pursuing. So who am I to say no? And this is a competitive client. Somebody's going to take a little bit more attention for this consult call, so I don't know how long it's going to go on for. So oats meal 2 is going in. Training's being pushed a little bit further. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy. It's not too big of a deal. Likely going to be a very long call, and it's only in 50 minutes. So I've got my second dose of oats going in. Same as meal 1, just a little bit smaller. Cream rice is going to have to wait. It's currently 1:30. God. But to be fair, I also would rather get this work done in the next 45 minutes so I can go to the gym and I don't have to do it afterwards. Which, it all works out in the end. Just a slight change of plans. This is something that happens very free. I think this happened the last vlog as well, where things changed. Things changed last minute. That's very much how my lifestyle is. A little bit unpredictable at times. But it all works out well. Got all my meals planned anyway. It's just an extra meal going in. A little bit of time that I'm now going to use to get this work done. What else is there? Not much. Let's get back to it. Let's enjoy these oats. Here it is, like I said, same as meal 1, just a little bit smaller. We're looking at 100 grams here, PB Fit, sticky toffee pudding, and honey. Let's go. Holy shit. I just scoffed that meal down. I was ravenous. I got distracted and I waited way too long for that meal. I should have set an alarm, to be fair, for when I need to eat. But usually it all happens quite autonomously on schedule. This time it obviously did not. So I was absolutely ravenous. I think that lasted maybe 61 seconds. That cream of rice is screaming my name already. Fucking hell. Gonna have to do something to keep this appetite at bay. Time to hydrate. Might go get 10-15 minutes of steps in quickly before this call, just to make things a little bit easier after the fact, because I don't know how long the call is going to go on for. So I'd rather be prepared. Prepare to fail, or fail to fail, fail to prepare. Woo, boys, what a busy day. I think work is finished for now. Well, the bit that I need to be sat here for anyway. I've got a bunch of things. I've been going through ticking things off of this to-do list I wrote this morning. Got a few bits I can do while I'm doing my steps in the gym. Also, it is now currently 3:30 p.m. Pre-meal's about to go in, and then I'm heading straight to the gym. The time between my pre-meal and my training is going to be me doing steps in the gym on the treadmill, doing a bit of work on my phone, getting up my check-in post up. And I need to get, that was so rude, I forgot I'm recording and I just burped. Let's get this cream of rice in me. let's get my gym fit on. We've got posterior on the cards. Then from the minute I leave, it'll be about an hour until I train, including the travel time, including the steps, including my warm-up. I'll be having my pre-workout on the treadmill. I'm just talking to myself, trying to plan everything out right now, but you guys can listen along. And I'll post the session up on the screen. I'll see if I can film something. I won't be able to talk in the gym because it's loud as shit. But we'll see if we can at least get a set of deadlifts for you guys to have a look at. I'm hoping for a progression today. All things are pointing at strength slowly climbing up, so inshallah, let's see. There she is. The pre-combo for the day: Ghost Cinnabon flavor and Cinnamon Donut Adonis Cream of Rice. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, this isn't very good. We are back at the desk. This vlog absolutely sucks. You watched me go to the gym and I've been sat here ever since. Anyway, we got our pre-meal on the go finally. I showed you the little cinnamon combo, and it's not very good, I'm not gonna lie. The Ghost whey doesn't take very well to being a paste. It has this like painty kind of flavor to it. It's not great. I'm sure it's good in a shake, maybe mixing it into oats, maybe mixing it into the cream rice would help, but it's got this painty, sort of very concentrated flavor, and the Adonis cream rice just isn't very good. The cinnamon flavor that they have here, let me know if you understand what I mean by this. The cinnamon that the cream of rice tastes like is not Cinnabon or like cookie cinnamon or like sweet cinnamon or like oat cinnamon flavor. It's cinnamon that you find in like the gum, like Big Red gum. It's that kind of cinnamon. Like, it's spicy cinnamon. It's not tasty cinnamon. And obviously that's not what I was hoping for. But I mean, that's just because I'm comparing it to absolutely elite level cream of rice and whey combos. I will say it is still good. I'm still going to be having this. But I will be opting for the CNPs because that's the best we can get out here. People often ask me what's my favorite flavor of cream of rice, what's my favorite whey. And I have to tell you, my sample size is very limited for what I've tried. We don't get much out here in Dubai. And the ones that I did try in the UK were I was on prep, so I didn't really want to deviate from the things I knew I liked. I didn't want to buy a tub and it ended up being shit on prep. But Perform Cinnamon Donut, Dimetize, all the CNPs, all the Trained by JPs. I will say I'm not a fan of like the crazy like banana or anything, or coconut or anything. Just keep it simple. Any variations of chocolate, salted caramel. I've not tried much though. See, my sample size is very limited. I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna eat this and go to the gym. I need to get away from this desk and stop yapping at you guys. And the other one ain't got siblings left. Let's cut that. Okay, pre-meal has been consumed. We're getting ready for the gym as we speak. Like I said, we got posterior today. We've got RDLs going down. Like I needed to be shirtless for any more time in this video. What was I gonna say? I'm gonna have a quick coffee now because I'm not gonna be having my pre for another like 45. It's just a cute little coffee, just a cute little snacky snack. If anything, just for the appetite and for the possible effects on getting this cream of rice into my system a little bit quicker. But we are firing on all cylinders currently. Very productive day in the office. A little bit more to come home to. Hopefully, I have the energy to do a little bit extra, creep into tomorrow's to-do list. That would be mega. But for now, we're headed to the gym. Gonna get my L-carnitine in, have this little coffee. Get a bunch of steps done in the gym, and then you'll see a little bit of the training, hopefully. Let's get it! Made it to Banous, currently making my pre. It didn't clock at all. It didn't clock at all how late it actually was. I didn't register. So no pre-workout going in, just a little spin free or pump product. The last of my caffeine again today. I don't need anything to up to sleep. It's currently 4:15. We'll be walking till about just after 4:30. Then we'll get the session on the go. Starting up with hamstring curls, into blah 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 blah. We'll get the session really on the screen. Have a look through. Follow along if you want. Let's see what we can get filmed for you guys. Like I said this morning, we just want to get these steps to about 10K before this session, just so we're not caught with our penis out towards the end of the day. I don't even know if you guys can hear me with music in the background. Try to see what I can do with the editing magic. We're going to hop here on the treadmill, reply to some messages, do that little bit of client work that I said, and then get into it. You lot are going to have to be this close to my face real quick so I can edit the music out and you don't get copyright strike. But 15 minutes on the old mill completed. Done. Dunzel, Washington. And then we're going to get into a little bit of warm-ups, straight to a line, leg curls, then into the RDLs, which you will see, guaranteed. I just watched it back and I was too cautious. That last rep was there, I should have taken it. I was worried I was flexing too much at the spine. And at my height, it's a risky game to play. But I reckon I should have sent it, man. Fuck. Session's not done yet, but that's enough training finished for the day. I've just got 3 sets of calves, 3 sets of rear delts left, but who wants to watch that? I would rather spectate a colonoscopy than watch someone do seated calf raises and reverse pec deadlifts. Very good session, and I'm happy with the amount of footage we got. Hopefully when I go to edit this, it's all usable, and it all shows me in a good light. Makes me look all handsome. Comment down below if you think I look handsome today. Don't comment down below if you didn't think I looked handsome. But yeah, I'm going to get these sets out of the way. Then we're going to hit the posing room, hopefully. See you there. session done and dusted, posing done and dusted. After some self-reflection, I realized that posing is one of my weaknesses in terms of skills and in terms of how much effort I put into these sessions. So it's something I'm working on every single day. But for now, I'm gonna get the fuck home. That was more than enough. What a day, what a session. The rig is looking a little bit tidy. So I'm trying to pack up with one arm, trying to be a vlogger with the other arm, and I look like absolute hell. You know, I'm gonna get out of here. See you guys in a minute. And we are back at the shitting desk. I feel like the whole video is in here. Food has been consumed. That meal was banging. That was rice noodles, chicken, mushrooms, carrots, cabbage, broccoli, and then sriracha sauce. Oh, that was banging, but I'm gonna be eating again in an hour. It's now 8:45 p.m. I want to be in bed by 10, so we're going to be making the cream of rice, letting it cool down. In that time, I'm going to shower. I've got just less than 1,000 steps to do. Today did not go according to the plan that I wrote down on paper, but every single thing got ticked off. If it wasn't for that plan, if it wasn't for the list that I made, I wouldn't have had everything ticked off. I had everything at the ready. That's why it's very important to have a plan in place for everything. Your meals, when you're going to do your steps, what time you're going to train, supplements, all of that, everything that encompasses the lifestyle of bodybuilding, and then trying to fit it into your other responsibilities, your work, family, friends. If you have kids, God, if you have kids, bless you, because I couldn't handle all that. But it's very important to have a plan. It's very important to have set timings for things, even though today it all went to shit. The world does not care about your plans. Nobody else even knows your plans. So things can go completely tits up and you have to adapt, roll with the punches. And we did so very well. But the plan is what allowed us to do that. If I had absolutely no plan, I would have been going in completely blind and it would have been painful. But I'm glad we got that meeting in earlier. Snuck my meals in a little bit earlier, trained a little bit later. And the gym was quite busy and it was a big session. It was a very good session. I'm excited to go through the footage that I got. Hopefully it's all good. And I watched back that RDL again. That rep was there, I reckon. I should have sent it and it would have been safe, but we'll take it next time around. Got my check-in for Max today. A little food increase, drop in cardio because of my legs have been feeling so achy. So we're going from 30 minutes every day to 20 minutes every day. Yeah, it was actually never supposed to be 30 minutes. I made it 30 minutes, but it worked out as like 4 30-minute sessions and then a couple 25s, and I didn't like that. I just like the round numbers. So we pushed cardio a little bit too far. But nothing else majorly changed. A little food bump to get the scale weight moving upwards again because it just kept trending down. We've got a deload coming up soon. That is also why I've been feeling a little bit shitty, because it's that time in the cycle. I say cycle like training phase, mesocycle. I don't mean like cycle. I'm gonna go shower and do my last step. I've got 800 steps to do, so I'm gonna do my steps, shower. My cream of rice will be on the go, cooling down, and then I'll catch up with you before I go to bed. Here we are doing a couple laps of the first floor. I had to kick my Crocs off because I was squelching around and it was pissing me off. So we're in our socks, walking around on the first floor. Just got a couple laps to do. I realized I had to order something from the pharmacy that I need tonight to administer my diabetes medication. But yeah, I had to make a little order and it'll be here in the next 10-15 minutes, which is when these steps will be done. Then I'll be getting in the shower. My cream of rice is made and it's currently sat in the fridge cooling down. Then it's just chuck the whey paste, chuck the PB fit on top, and get in bed with a cup of tea. Very, very excited to get in bed because I'm absolutely wrecked. Even just holding up this little camera, it is sending aching pains down both my arms. Once these steps are done, once we're in the shower, I'm going to absolutely conk out, and I cannot wait. And there she is, the final meal. That will be going to bed with me. It is just about 10 p.m. now. Another very successful day in the books, another very successful training session. All my steps done, macros attained, posing done, all my work done, clients are all sorted out. Ready for a non-training day tomorrow. A very productive non-training day. Once again, got a lot of things on the to-do list, a couple check-ins this time around. Obviously the editing of the videos, posting of the videos, and working on the project that is on that whiteboard that is TBD. Not TBD, to be released. Something I've been working on for a while alongside a couple other people. It's not necessarily something that will be announced, but it'll be something that you see unfold. So stay tuned for that. But that is my day. I need to get to bed because we're going to do it all over again tomorrow. Thank you for following along. We'll get more of these vlogs in. We'll make them a little bit more entertaining. We'll slip in some Q&As. We'll slip in some guest appearances. And anytime I go do anything exciting, it will be documented. But for now, that is the episode. Like the video. Comment what else you want to see. Subscribe for more bodybuilding related content and other things as well. We got a whole bunch coming out. Go check out the Instagram, go check out the TikTok. It'll all be linked in the description. But that is all from me. Peace.